Good morning, Bush Elementary School. This is Mrs. Benson with your daily announcements. Please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Now we're going to say the Bush School Pledge. As a twister, I am respectful, I am responsible, I am peaceful. Thank you. Today is Tuesday, December 22nd. It is a B day. For lunch today, we have Uncrustable PB&J, strawberries, carrot sticks, and milk. And for breakfast, you will get 2 assorted cereals, assorted juice, craisins, and milk. We have no actual birthdays today, but we're going to celebrate some birthdays while we're on our holiday break. The following students have birthdays over the break, so be sure to wish them a happy birthday before they leave. Ryan Vogan has a birthday on Wednesday, December 23rd. Nathias Walsar Rosier has a birthday on Thursday, December 24th. Alexander Martyr has a birthday on Sunday, December 27th. Corbin Conklin, Monday, December 28th, along with Amelia Felix on Monday, December 28th. Lily Anna Fox on Tuesday, December 29th, along with Lily Marks on Tuesday, December 29th. Aiden Bailey has a birthday on Thursday, December 31st, along with Alexandra Osti on Thursday, December 31st. So happy birthday to those students while we are on our holiday break. We have several shout outs to give out this morning. Caitlin Field, Brian Caldwell, Janilka Rivera Perez all passed their end of unit reading assessment and are able to move on to the next unit. Keep practicing your reading skills. That shout out comes from Mrs. Damagola. This shout out also comes from Mrs. Damagola for Ariana Stone, Annabelle Brown, Carter Schiffin, and Aaliyah Anzalone, as well as Michael Ayers, all working hard to memorize their multiplication facts with skip counting. Keep up the hard work. We have a shout out to Raylene Bailey from Mrs. Smith for good attendance, paying attention, and completing work. Way to go, Raylene. A shout out from Mrs. Connor to Jason Desnick for keeping on his mask all day, as well as a shout out to Kaylee Powell for great listening during the bus safety video. She was able to answer many of the questions about the safety precautions that they talked about in the movie. Way to go, Kaylee. A shout out from Mrs. Hockenberry to Sophia Olmstead. Sophia was helpful and kind to a classmate when help was needed and used manners in class by saying please, thank you, and you're welcome while talking to her classmates. Morgan Bennett persevered and handled frustration well when she was constructing her gingerbread house. She was able to problem solve to create the plan she designed even when it wasn't working the first time. And Lucy Hockenberry continued to practice her math facts daily and graduated from the extra math by passing all levels of addition, subtraction, multiplication, and division. Way to go, Sophia, Morgan, and Lucy. Those shout outs were from Mrs. Hockenberry. We have a shout out from Miss Deppis to her distance learning crew, who deserves a shout out for their Monday work. They are all in the afternoon and always show up with smiles on their faces, ready to learn. And our final shout out is from Mr. Gustafson. He wanted to give his morning class a shout out for all their hard work. They worked very hard to learn the lines of the poem Old Christmas Tree, which you will get to hear soon. Have a wonderful holiday break. We will miss each of you and we'll be thinking about you over the holiday break and look forward to seeing everyone back to learning on January 4th, learning remotely on January 4th that week, and then we really can't wait to see you back in the building on January 11th. Have a great day, everyone.
Welcome to Mr. Gustafson class. Today's poem is Old Christmas.
The pine tree is just
in its holiday wear. Colored ornaments sparkle and shimmer, while all around the tree, white lights twinkle and glimmer. Gifts with red ribbons sit under the tree. I can't wait for morning to see what's for me. Merry Christmas!
Hello again, students at CV Bush. Today's story morning is brought to you by 3rd grade. It's a continuation of the Bear and Seas Bears Christmas tree. Will Papa find the perfect tree today? Our theater readers are
Sunny Mason,
Sunny Battle,
Ryan Logan,
Lily Wade,
Ingrid Stendal,
Samari Spencer,
and myself, Max Davis. And here we go.
we will find the right tree. We must and we will. I will ford any stream, climb any hill, go over Niagara Falls on a log, penetrate the impenetrable fog, brave the terrors of sinister bog. We will find the Christmas tree we seek. We will find it if it takes us a week.
But please, we must find. But please, we must find a tree soon.
She's right, Dad. It's already late afternoon.
The tree, fine, full and fat, straight, green and tall.
At that very moment, the snow Mom predicted started to fall.
Remember, a Christmas tree is something we cannot do without a tree. That one ahead is what Christmas is about.
Then, without so much as a passing thought about whether he should or whether he thought, he raised his axe and got ready to chop.
Stand back!
He said, reckoning where the tree would drop. It was quite a fine tree, sedate and tall, graceful and regal. It also happened to be the home of an eagle, and a hawk, and a wolf, and a great snowy owl. The eagle took off while the hawk and the wolf and the great snowy owl set up a terrible, terrible howl. The noise seemed to come from every direction. Then Mr. Eagle expressed with his objection.
No, that tree back there wasn't quite it. Its green was too green and it leaned a bit. It wasn't quite what I had in mind. Come, we still have a tree to find.
Completely ignoring Papa's big toe, the snow had become a really big snow. A snow of snows, a blizzard of blizzards, where there was snow on the ground up to the gizzards.
Up the mountain, follow me. I'll find one soon. You'll see, you'll see.
I certainly hope so. I am quite worried.
That's right. In a snow like this, a bear could get buried.
But Papa pressed on just with one thing in mind, that perfect tree he was going to find.
Full and fat, tall and green, where's the finest tree I've ever seen? That is the kind of tree I mean.
Hurry, chop it down.
Yeah, there's time to get back to town.
But Pop was silent as he looked at the tree, strangely silent. What did he see? What Papa saw through the driving snow, with a tiny window within aglow. Pop hardly breathed. He spoke not a word. What he saw through the window was a tiny snowbird, busily trimming his Christmas tree with the help of the members of his family. The tree was a twig decorated with seeds that the tiny snowbirds he had collected from the weeds. And for the first time that very day, Papa saw Christmas in a different way. Maybe it was the tiny twig tree, or maybe the seeds that helped Papa see the other guy's needs. But whatever it was, Pa shouldered his axe and spared the tree. He remembered what Christmas was really about. He had it all backward and inside out. Pop said with a far-off Christmassy look in his eyes.
It's a time to think of the other guy. A time to do thinking of the others. Mamas, papas, sisters, brothers. Nature's creatures, great and small. Fellow creatures, one and tall.
But Papa, what about our tree? The tree for bells, the bright colored balls.
Yeah, and all that stuff in our closets and halls.
No problem. There's no need to fuss. We'll go back and buy one from Grizzly Gus.
Grizzly Gus, after that trip, the climb, this weather, what a bust.
Don't bother me with questions, said Pop.
Said Pop. Then he found an old stump and started to chop. And as a quick flash, there was 3 pairs of skis.
Here, little bears, slip into these.
Will the bears get out of the storm in time? Will they get a tree just the right kind? Will they find it at Grizzly Gus? Stay tuned tomorrow for the finale with us.
Today's final of the Bear and Sneeze Bears Christmas tree is brought to you by 3rd grade.
Remember Pop and the Cubs put on their skis and went back for one of Old Grizzly's trees? But when they got back to the Christmas tree lot, the lot was still there, but the trees were not. Only a sign saying, sorry, sold out, and some tired old needles lying about.
When Sis saw those needles, well, she thought she might cry, but then something wondrous caught her eye.
Look! Look! Someone's decorated our house!
And somebody had the chipmunk, the skunk, the crows, and the grouse, the eagle, the owls, and the others. A quite few of their sisters and brothers were returning the kindness. Past showed the snowbirds. Those snowbirds the bears. They were speechless. They just had no words.
All of the bears' tree things were there. The bangles, the bells, the musical bear, the Christmas tree star, the Santa Bear sled. Everything's shining! Sister suddenly said.
Then a very special starry light filled the sky at that Christmas Eve night. It did not come from the pink plastic star. It was the light for a real Christmas star. The true Christmas spirit shone down at night. It filled the whole sky with lovely light. It charged the cold, clear bear country air. It filled the heart of every bear and fellow creatures, one and all, nature's creatures, and great and small.
Merry Christmas from the